Well, hello, and welcome back to another How to Win with Every Pokemon series. Today we're moving on 181 through 186. And then before you start, I'm gonna start speeding through these. I know before I said I was only gonna count videos where I showcase all the Pokemon. With so many Pokemon, it's kind of getting hard to do that. I feel like people are so much quicker to disconnect now. So the moment you get some sort of battle going and people get knocked out by a Marrow, they forfeit. And I think a lot of people are just afraid of being embarrassed a little bit. So with that said, I'm gonna have to start doing battles where I don't really get to showcase a lot of the team. For instance, this is just my favorite battle that I've had with this team, and I wanted to share with you guys as a How to Win series. With that said, it's gonna be unfortunate that a lot of these Pokemon aren't going to be really showcased. But at the end of the video, if there's any Pokemon you want to see me use again, please comment down below, and I will use them once I finish How to Win. I want to get through this series. It's been going on for so long. We're about at the midpoint now of Johto. We're at 186, so we got about 70 more. So yeah, not really midpoint, maybe like third point. But yeah, let's get into this video. This one's pretty funny. He starts off with Mewtwo. I start off with Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is one of my favorite leads to use. We've seen him many times on one of my teams. He goes Mewtwo Y, and I use Stealth Rocks. It's not really going to be a big deal on this team, but it's still always helpful. Sword Edge actually does a lot more. I think Side Strikes are bringing me down to my sturdy. And Sudowoodo just took out Mewtwo Y. So good on you, Sudowoodo. Now, out comes Groudon. It's not going to be Primal Groudon or anything, nope. And then it goes for Solar Beam, and that's going to be my Sudowoodo Rip. And thanks, Sudowoodo, you did your good job. If only Quick Claw would have activated there. So, Marrow comes out, I use Toxic. I know he's going to go for the Swords Dance again, and I'm going to Encore him. So that's always cool. Now, this is a very bulky Marrow. I'm going to withdraw it now for Bellossom, and this is where the fun really happens. I'm going to go for the Quiver Dance here. I know he's Encored, so I don't really have to worry. Toxic is going to take care of him anyway. And I'm just going to get another Quiver Dance in there. He's in the Surge. I think his Encore ends here, but it's already too late for him, so I'm going to go with Giga Drain. That's Primal Ground now. Here comes out Kyogre, Shiny, not going to be Primal or anything. And this is Ubers after all. I go for the Giga Drain. Doesn't kill it, but Ice Beam is not going to do anything. Hopefully no Freeze Hacks, and it doesn't happen. And that's going to be Kyogre down. It's two Primals defeated there by Bellossom. It's all good. So out comes Xerneas, named the King. And Sleep Powder first misses. Here comes the Z Geomancy. For those of you who don't know how Z Geomancy works, first turn you get a boost to every stat, the second turn you get your Geomancy. But I'm going to get the Sleep Powder in here, and that's going to be a rip to his Geomancy. So I'm going to get another few Quiver Dances in here just to make sure I could keep the sweep going. I actually think I stop here at 3-3-3 and go for Giga Drain. I do. Actually doesn't kill it. That special defense boost really helped it. And Moonblast is just about nothing, and that's going to be Xerneas dead. So two Primals and a Xerneas killed by my Blossom, who's still almost at full health. Out comes Arceus, and this is where the battle ends. He's going to forfeit. And it's funny because I think that's Arceus Water. Let me see. Does it say here? Please hold while your party is reached. Nope, it doesn't say. Oh, it is water. It says okay. So yeah, that would have been Rip Arceus. I would have loved to see if my Bellossom could have one-shot Arceus. That would have been funny. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the battle. Let me run down these sets real quick, because a lot of these Pokemon didn't get in. Like Azumarill, who actually I used a lot prior. Politoed, who I actually didn't like this set. I made it and I was about to change it, and I was just like, yeah, let me do one more battle. I've been limiting myself to 3 battles a day, and that's how I've been coming up with this. And Ampharos, who really didn't get evolved. Actually, didn't really see much of Marrow either. Sudowoodo, I'm not really worried about because you guys know this Sudowoodo set. This Sudowoodo set actually got nerfed a little bit because, unfortunately, I couldn't use Custat Berry on it, which sucks. So Ampharos is a Rocky Helmet static set. It's actually a bulky boosting set with max HP and max special defense, running on a calm nature. It's Rest, Sleep Talk, Charge Beam, and Thunderbolt. So the idea is that you Charge Beam until you need to rest, use Rest and Sleep Talk, and then whatever you get from there is probably going to be Rest every single time. Hopefully you get a Charge Beam for more boost or Thunderbolt for the damage. Even at no, investment into your special attack, you're still rocking a 266 special attack. But 306 special defense and 383 HP is really what you want. That's actually 248 HP, and I put 8 on defense. And a Rocky Helmet is just for like things like Blissey, who are going to sit there seismic tossing you and taking a lot of damage because of the Rocky Helmet, and Static, obviously, because you want to have that Static, and Plus is just an awful ability. Coming at the start of this show, this is going to be Bellossom, Leftovers, and then Chlorophyll, because it's not double, so you don't really want Healer. Then you have Sleep Powder, Quiver Dance, Synthesis, and Giga Drain, max special attack, max speed, and a modest nature. It's actually funny, I didn't even realize that I got the double speed against Primal Groudon. Then you had Marrow, which is Evolite, and Thick Fat over Huge Power or Sap Sipper. You could really run Sap Sipper if you wanted to. It would have helped me against this Kartana I faced earlier. But Toxic, Aqua Jet, Protect, and Encore with 248 HP, 8 attack, and 252 speed, Careful Nature. The idea is just to be bulky, get some Toxic out, trap it with Encore and Protect, and just pick it off when its HP is low with Aqua Jet. Marrow still has 78 attack. I know it's not like super impressive, but it's still enough to do a little bit of pecking damage. And this is one of the Pokemon that cause a lot of forfeits. Azumarill with Normalium Z with Huge Power is Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, Play Rough, and Knockoff. Typical Azumarill set with 248 HP, 252 attack, and Adamant Nature. And the idea here is that you're going to use... sorry, I've been drinking this monster and it's getting me a little hiccupy. But yeah, the idea is that you want to use Z Belly Drum. What Z Belly Drum does is it fully heals you before it cuts your HP for the Belly Drum. So it's nice because if you take a hit because you're slow, you could always guarantee that you're going to be able to use Belly Drum as long as you're not knocked out on one hit. And obviously next turn you're going to use Aqua Jet, which is going to cause huge damage. This was a very, very good set. It was very effective for me. Okay, so now on to Sudowoodo, which, like I said, is a very normal set that I have run. Then we max HP, max attack. With I ran a Quick Claw this time. I really wanted to run Custap Berry, but for some reason it was saying that it was unavailable. I think that's for the Gen 7 update. I don't think the Custap Berry is in Gen 7 games, so that's kind of sucky. Because it's much better with a Custap Berry, because you're going to go down to your Sturdy, and then you're going to guarantee to go first. So you can use Explosion, or you can sit it out and use Counter. I ran Explosion, Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, and Counter with max HP, max HP, max attack, and Adamant Nature. He does have Stone Edge on there just for like easy attacks, especially if you come out to something like a Zatsu. Then you have Politoed, which wasn't very used. I didn't like the set after I made it. It was good. It was just... I don't know, there was something lacking on it. I should have went Choice Band, but I went Assault Vest with Water Absorb, Earthquake, Brick Break, Waterfall, and Ice Punch with max HP and max attack, Adamant Nature. Like I said, I didn't really like the set too much. Kind of regret making it, and I wish I want something different. But yeah, moving on to 187 next time we are up, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like it and subscribe. Share this video with a friend. Maybe suggest some Pokemon themes. I always like to do theme battles. I just haven't had any themes come to mind or anybody suggest anything. So if you want to suggest a theme or 6 Pokemon you want to see me use, comment down below. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.